Should voters in their 20s plan on having to work until they're 70?
They should plan on their retirement age being increased, yes.
She's right. The money's going to run out because Washington will not stop spending it on the things that have nothing to do with the people who pay into it. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Right wing, left wing, they're two wings on the same bird, and that bird ain't singing for you. But if you think for 1 minute that you're going to convince Gen X and millennials and Gen Z and this other generations that are coming up that 70 is a good retirement age after 50 years of working, you're out of your mind. First thing that I'll ask everybody to do is self-educate. Stop looking at news feeds. Go get the facts. Find out how much these people make. Oh, and find out the fact that they get retirements and that they get health care. Regardless of how long they serve, they get it forever. It's really easy for them to talk about Medicaid and Social Security and cutting it back because guess what? They're getting theirs. And like Miss Haley, who's a representative from a right-to-work state, majority of her companies in her state do not offer retirements or pensions or anything like that. You can work those 50 years she wants you to work and you're still not getting taken care of by the company. That right there seems to be the hardest thing to get people to understand. Companies are not doing what companies used to do. For so many of us that are out there working, there is no benefit to stay with that company for 50 years. Because at the end of your time with that company's loyalty and your loyalty to it ends. There's no retirement, there's no pension, there's no medical care services. It's done. You want to see people start supporting and getting behind what you're talking about? Then how about you start supporting the people that are voting for you? Hold these companies accountable for the fact that they are making record profits on the back of their employees. But when you have your people, the American people, working 40 hours plus, most of them working side jobs or part-time jobs as well, putting gas and groceries and general needs on credit cards because they cannot function. After everybody is doing all of that, our elected officials have the audacity to say that these entitlements are just, they're going to run out of money. Somehow, some way, they still want to throw the blame on people like me and you that are out here working every day. And we need to be realistic. Well, I promise you, there are some people in this world who need a hard dose of reality, but it is not the people that are out here living in it. When we start putting America first and the needs of its people first, that's when you can complain about where money's going. Because ain't nobody looking for a handout. We're looking for what's been promised, what we have been paying into our entire lives. I'm sorry, but you don't get to change the rules of the game because you're not good at playing it. And I think there are a lot of Americans who would like to know where the money is.